Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
All right, guys, there's a little cutscene there. My lunch is about to be here, so I'm going to have to get up and grab it. But I'm going to advance all the way through the preseason, and then what we'll do is we will just do our cuts, finalize any free agents, show you the final depth chart and all that shit, and we'll go to week 1. Oh, you know, I got to upgrade my coach, actually. I got all those fucking points. Coach Central. Abilities. Here we go. There we go. I want these offensive line to really develop. Okay, not enough points. It's fine. Got all of our points we need. All my lunches here. Okay. I gotta change his number. He's going to need a lot of development. All right, guys. If I don't remember to edit this, I will be right back. All right, like I said, if I forget to edit, sorry about that. Close my door. All right, we're going to open this box up real quick, or the bag. Yeah, they brought me no sauces, fudge. And we'll have some sauces in here. Actually, shit, never mind. All right, cool. Let's get this set up. I got one of these boxes, so we'll get it set up, and then we'll go. You gotta get that Baja Blast, right? Got the Taco Bell. Gotta get that Baja Blast. All right, I guess we'll start with the tacos. Here we go. All right, let's develop these guys here. Then we'll move forward. It's funny, he's not a scrambler. It's so weird to have him as a scrambler in this game. Peter Sanders is like a field general. He's not a scrambler. He's more like Tua than he's like fucking Lamar, you know? Power. Kicker's good. No one wanted to sign him. I knew that would happen. I knew no one would sign his ass. So I got him in free agency on the cheap. So he stayed here regardless. Let's get this Sal selling the taco. Mmm. That first bite's always hits different. All right. I don't have enough space to be working here, so sorry, guys. All right, I'm gonna edit his number. I don't remember what number he is in real life. Number 3 for kicker makes sense. I think I'm just gonna make him my backup. All right, let's cut 3 players. All right, hold on. Daniel Jones. I can't cut any of these guys, can I? Maybe I'll cut fucking Shadar. Oh, Hinton. No, never mind. Hold on. Can I put him on the practice squad, Sanders? Still on the practice squad, actually. He can sign with whoever the fuck he want later. You're cut. You're gone. You're cut. I only need to cut 3 players, so skill players are the ones I'm going to be cutting. I actually need to sign a center. Probably linebacker. I need to cut some more players. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gone, Stephon. I'm going to cut these 2 guys here. I'm going to cut more than I need to and sign other players. Well, I'll put on the practice squad. Yeah, all right, we're gonna sign a fullback, and I forget what else. Oh, there's no fullbacks available. Great. Linebackers. Grab Jalen Ford. So we can get this guy to develop under us. Let's sign this guy here from Miami. All right. All right. So do I have too many players? I'm good. Okay. Let's upgrade these players, and then what I'll do is I'll do the depth chart and everything. We'll play week one. I'll just edit that out. And let's go. I think I might make him a strong arm quarterback. I don't know. The improviser was good. He's a field general. No, let's do strong arm.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, there is the Giants head coach. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week one, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and Tiffany goes on the first play of the game.
We can
Holy
feel
shit,
this
his first
crowd
fucking play
all
got
the way
sacked.
up here in the press box, Mike.
Hell yeah.
I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
So play action. It's Winston taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
They told us this week they were...
I don't like how the game's running. Let's go to options and let's mess with our video settings here. I can't change my video settings? Huh. Alright, well.
Try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
From the gun on third down, it's Winston. Throw across his body is complete, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Boston College.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp and the preseason, but it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the week one starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
At the Giants' 46-yard.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8
yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
Come on. Hey.
Give up the middle to Harris. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Tyler Newman is there for the stop.
Brings up third and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on third and 1. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 19.
Another run here with Harris. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
First down.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. Now he's got his offense set up here early with first and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
18, go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Second down throw for Jameis. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Osa Odigizua. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready. 7. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5. But it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 on the 47-yard line.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
50-yard line. A 3-yard
Ball
pickup.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Lamb. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 42.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Ready! 60!
A run. Here's Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here we go!
At the 17-yard
He'll
line.
drop to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
That's another Cowboys. First and goal.
He'll run with Harris. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Brings up second
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Go! Ready!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 1. Throwing, Jameis. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. DeMarvion Overshown working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
James Winston sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3.
Here's the punter now, as this drive quickly stalls out. So he's on to punch it away. To be returned from the other side of midfield, and you'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
19, Tiger, 19.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
After this game, I'm going to check the double check
to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold.
I got to feel like
just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Extra point attempt still to come. And this is not going to have enough steam at all.
I keep forgetting this is a brand new game. I'm kicking like the previous game.
Tipped, just a bad kick. And they are unable to unlock the extra point. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey.
Yeah, I got a feeling the difficulty is not where it should be.
From the 6, here comes a return.
Of course, I got to change the graphics. They're going to knock the graphics down a little bit. I don't know if it's the graphics or there's the game being new needs to be tweaked. I don't know
to see what they can do.
In fact, it's funny because like I put like the default whenever it scanned my computer or whatever, and it gave me settings. I actually knocked a bunch of them down, or knocked some of them down. So I think it might be the game itself, the PC port, but who knows?
Winston to throw. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down. We'll go play action. It's Winston. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. They're going to motion the tight end over here. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, second down, 8 yards to go. On the ground, right back to Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
From the gun on third down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Cade York mark, and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be from 56 yards away. York's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Short kick taken at the 17. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And this is Jared Goff. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's the big man, Josh Allen. He's going to take this one himself, 2 touchdowns throwing as well. This one's at halftime with the Bills trying to get the job done on the road. They lead the season opener at halftime. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Houston Texans. And it's C.J. Stroud. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Texans with the lead at the half.
Oh yeah, this game's going to be patched.
Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half.
Oh, they took out the adjustments. Oh, man. They took the adjustments out.
We get it turned around. Let's find out.
I love that.
The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Let's go now.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Beyond the line of
2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
They'll give it to Harris again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Okay, ready?
It is 3rd and long.
Come on, come on. Hey! Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough field.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Down and the 11.
Winston. He'll try to run for it.
James Winston scrambles from the pocket.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And, Greg, they have had their way right from the start in this season opener. You get that sometimes. You don't know what week 1's going to bring, but this has got to be awfully satisfying.
Oh, there's no question. It gives such value to all the work that you did all offseason. And all the way back in OTAs in the spring and then through the dog days of training camp, everyone wants to start the season strong. You're 0-0. Everyone in the league has Super Bowl aspirations. Every fan base thinks it's their year. And then to come out and to deliver, especially on the offensive side of the ball, it's really the ideal way to set up the rest of your season and try to stay on track.
He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st down.
Pump 70.
1st and 10.
Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Come on, come on.
2nd and 7.
Back all
At
80.
the 46-yard line.
Now it's Harris. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Back to 60. Back
1st
to
and
60.
10 at the 37-yard line.
They run it over center with Harris. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 37-yard line.
On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
The 12-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3.
It is 2nd and 6.
At the 8-yard line.
Cougar 19.
On the ground, this is Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up 3rd.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cowboys. On to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Brings up 2nd down. At the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd down throw for Jameis. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
1st down.
On play action, Winston. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15. And the Giants 1st down.
Ready.
Winston to throw on 1st down. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On 1st down, it's Winston. And that one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. And helped serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter. And now it's all about bleeding down that clock.
There we go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Harris, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris.
Anytime you running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
The Giants take over.
Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Winston. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
1st down, Giants.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Jameis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Winston looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
3rd and 7. To throw. Winston. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. Winston going up top. That is hard. And he will have a Giants first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
First down is New York.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
First and goal, New York.
Winston to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
York good on the extra point. The Giants are able to cut into the deficit. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll stick with him again. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of.
Let me tell you, I might put Blue as the starter. I like the way he feels in our rubber.
The final timeout.
As far as opinion on this game,
to the 2nd down play.
I don't think this game actually feels as good as the last game did. I feel like the last game was built more like a football game. This game, I don't know if I'd said to get used to it or what. I don't feel like I have as much control, which is odd because this game is supposed to have more control. I don't feel like I have as much control. Shit, I thought I
He'll look to
was
throw. This one caught on the floor. And he's going to be close to the first down.
But yeah, I don't know.
Just a yard
I'll mess
short
with the settings.
of
I'm pretty sure I'm on All
bring
Pro.
up 3rd and short yardage.
I put on All Madden on the last game, but this one I'll keep it on All Pro until I really get used to it.
They'll try to run this one.
I think that's what this.
The defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks.
But
And
yeah,
set up
the
the
quarterback's
fourth
good
down.
that I drafted.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try.
Yeah, again, it just feels a little
About
bit
as short as you
different.
can get.
Like I feel, it doesn't feel like a Madden game. It's just kind of hard to explain.
Aubrey's kick is good.
It's like
And
I
the
did you
Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
man. This team feels good. The
And this
defense
is what
good.
you want. I mean,
Walker.
you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure.
I like blitzing
Can you
Walker. I got to
score
find a way to
every
blitz him
time
more.
you
You got
get
a
the ball?
sack.
They're able to do that here. They tack on three.
Compared to what
and
I've
extend
done with Madden
And he'll bring
25s,
it
I
out
was
to
barely
the
blitzing.
22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the
But,
field.
yeah, look at all that down.
The Giants offense.
But I
ready
can
to
stuff
come
the
back
line,
out
and I
for this
did the
next
first few plays. I
possession.
keep forgetting to do
They'll
it.
see if they can put something together here, beginning with
I
first
also
and
like
10.
I like 25 where you can strategize.
Slayton, and he'll wind up getting about 7 yards
can't.
as he is forced
And
out.
this kind of frame thing kind of
They
feels
come
like the
up
port. It
for
doesn't feel
second
like
and 2.
my PC should be running it like that. But maybe I need to tone it down on
From the gun.
graphics. But like I said, the graphics are basically just what they. I put what they suggested, and I just took off ray tracing. That's all I did.
Urging the defense.
That's all I did. I just took ray tracing off, turned off motion blur, and left everything what they
Tight end going in
suggested.
motion here.
Usually that runs fine. That's why I'm thinking it's the port.
Gun on third down. It's Winston. That is incomplete. Here we go.
Blitzing these fuckers.
They're down to what could be their final
And for
play.
some reason, the depth chart on some of the stuff didn't hold up. So, but look at that.
Winston.
Well, if it was stuck there for another
Is
second,
caught.
fucking
He's got
Walker had a second
long way
sack.
to go. And he's going to have the Giants first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
I'm going to give a cushion and blitz. Let's see how this goes.
Clock down to 17, and here comes that spike. They'll come up now for second down. Second down throw for Jameis. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Osa Odigizua. What a start to the season. His third sack here in week 1. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. And he will stop the clock with 5 seconds left. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on fourth and long. To throw, here's Winston. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
I could have swore fucking Walker had a sack. I swore he had a sack. They must have given it to someone else. Huh. All right.